Today, we deal with all the goodies them where the Vice President of India comes alone and can tell we say in government go do for we na salon. Last week, we be get news say the Vice President go come salon. Then over the weekend, the Vice President, he be reach na salon. And even on Saturday, we'll be there where the Vice President reach. We also talk, say, Parliament be send a letter, a memo to all the members them. Now, the country for tell them, say, then they invite them on a banquet na State House. For make, then self come and rub skin with the Vice President of India. Well, let we listen how things then be unfold that day. Listen to this.
From where the party business day between Salon and India, the two countries them don't they get good relationship over the past year them. We make for the first time na Salon. The Vice President na India come work na Salon for getting to the party business between the two countries them. And according to reports, India na the number 5 country them na the world. We get good economy. We get about 1.3 billion people. Who say over the weekend, the Indian Vice President Leone go work to His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio na State House. Who say representative them na India and Salon been signed different memorandum of understanding. We according to them, na for getting to the party business to them. Who said the Indian Vice President Leone been tell thank you to Salon people, past and present government for maintain and promote peace and democracy. Na Salon.
President Bio, President of this great country, I am confident that under his leadership, Sierra Leone will tread the path of growth and development. I am also hopeful that our relations will grow and intensify in the coming years. Sierra Leone, under the leadership of President Bio, has embarked on a journey of economic reforms to realize the goal of socio-economic development and inclusive growth. In this direction, India will continue to support the government. I am also pleased to inform that Excellency President Bio warmly welcomed India's decision to open our High Commission in this free town.
Ikeyon say, Indian over the past year don't play key role for make Salon who get peace and stability.
Was among the first countries to contribute troops to the United Nations mission in Sierra Leone. The deployment of 4,000 strong Indian military contingent in Leone MSIL has left a positive impact among the Sierra Leoneans. We expressed our commitment to further build on the long-standing friendly ties between our two countries.
The Indian Vice President been assured President Bio and the public say the Indian government could give support to Salon governments in a different area.
Areas such as agriculture, food processing, information technology, and infrastructure development and capacity building, among others. We have signed a number of MOUs, including a line of credit agreement for $30 million for irrigation development, in Tombom for self-sufficiency in rice production. India is also happy to offer line of credit for construction of a new presidential office complex in Freetown, reactivating $15 million line of credit for potable water project also. We will also encourage Indian companies to expand their footprints in your country in the coming days. India will soon step up its efforts to set up a center of excellence in IT in Sierra Leone. India will also be dispatching 1,000 tons of rice on a goodwill gesture in the coming months. Excellency, I will assure you that we will be working along with you. Our lines of credit so far has been worth, as I said, 217.5 million, covering a range of sectors.
And we end up encourage young people for making use of the different training opportunity them, where he say them plan for doing a salon through the government. Dr. Mohamed Jule Jallo na the Vice President na Salon say the area dem wey the Indian government dey plan for support Salon government dey in line with President Bio in campaign promise dem where it be make na the 2018 elections.
Agriculture. You will agree with me, this is one of His Excellency the President's key objective to move this country towards food self-sufficiency. And I believe as a government that this line of credit will no doubt add momentum to His Excellency's team to move this country to food self-sufficiency. Projects around water supply is one key area. You know this government have been working very hard to expand water project facility, and supporting that area is a welcome news. The capacity building, you will all agree with me, fits squarely into His Excellency the President's vision for human capacity development.
Where they welcome the Indian Vice President na Salon, the President Dr. Julius Maada Bio say in government go give more strength to the party business whether between the two countries them.
Let me assure you, Mr. Vice President of the Republic of India, that my government will nurture the promising relationship for mutual respect, trust, and veritable partnership between our two countries. I want to encourage us as partners to take advantage of the unlimited potential of our two countries so that we can grow together and have a shared future. And I reaffirm our strong commitment as a government to consolidate this excellent relationship between India and Sierra Leone.
The President Kenyon said the different MOU with the two countries them don't sign go help improve the life of the people.
It is a step forward in creating the path for increasing engagement between India and Sierra Leone and implementing the guiding principles for developing as partners. I also want to take this opportunity, Mr. Vice President, to extend on behalf of the people and government of Sierra Leone our profound gratitude through you and the visiting delegation to the government of the Republic of India for the $30 million line of credit offered by India through the Exim Bank, which should further capacitate the agriculture sector of the Sierra Leone economy.
President Bio ended up asking the Indian government through the Vice President for work together for address the challenge them, where he say African people don't they get for long term.
I want to emphasize, Honorable Vice President, of the need for collaboration between our two countries so that we can maximize at the international fora, in particular the level of the United Nations, for broad consensus on a range of issues, especially on South-South cooperation. Let me express my optimism for the fundamental decision by the government of India to convene a strategic dialogue between India and countries of the African continent, which could further strengthen the multifaceted engagement and deepen economic cooperation.
The Indian Vice President in Wakana Salon na been 2 days waka, who say he be meet with different stakeholders them na the country and promise say the Indian government go carry on for support Salon government na different development area them as the Indian Vice President go left the country Monday, October 14 this year for the Society for Radio Democracy. Mohammed Sharif, the report.
We want to tell Mohammed Sharif thank you from Radio Democracy 98.1, and we want to tell them thank you because now with that they help make we get this particular clip for make we all listen waiting be happen na status. Make I just go over exactly waiting the India government promise Sierra Leone. A loan of $30 million as a line of credit. Okay. If we go come back. $30 million. We na a bank na India na inge for facilitate that loan day. We need this blockchain for kicking. so that we them bank here, when this money get for come inside Sierra Leone, the actual people them, we need them. We this one they tell say na for boost agriculture sector na Salone. So the one they want plants, the one they want anything we get for do with agriculture. Now in this money get for default. And it's a loan. Not to aid. You are when aid now $15 million. And then they go towards safe drinking water. That's what the India government tell we. They say capacity building on information and technology, including cyber security. The Vice President also says, then go try for make India companies them, they extend their footprint na Salone in the coming days. If you hear that side, companies then from India for come Salone, for can invest in the coming days. And that's what he say. Yes, now days now make up weeks, weeks make month, month make year. So you know what in that mean now. Also, they say then they build a high commission inside Freetown. Then talk about helping to boost the tourism, cultural exchange between the two countries. Them. Then also go give 1,000 metric tons of rice and that back na aid. And the construction of a new state house. A lot of people, they talk about India being a poor country. Why make they want come help na Salone? And other people, and they remind them people, and they say, India gets 1.3 billion people, but again, then get good economy. Other people and they say, if not the same India way, you get areas them when are just like Big Waf. Some man say, it's like say you get your people in house, you know say they no get. But then they try for impress the neighbor. For do good to the neighbor, make the neighbor feel say then get. Other people then say, beggars have no choice. Maybe now somebody be don't go big. So then can fulfill the promise. So man say, na just promise no more, nothing no get for come up behind it. Waiting you say. When you hear all waiting the Vice President from India, what he say then go do? Waiting at the first thing we come na your mind. Waiting you say. Because some mandate say, State House, now 122 years, and be Bilam 1895. And then be Bilam. They say it's part of Sierra Leone's heritage. People then begin compare the White House, number 10 Downing Street, and all these other places them across the world. We them building then all are with to one. Then go tell you say this building now from this year. The outside go look the same, but inside they don't fix them up. So some man say, salon, state house, maybe if they want to work, they can do fix up inside. But that outside, that building, I did so. Make it left. So other people say, what thing happen at State House? How the Vice President of India see State House? We make it say, no, we go help now for build another one. The conversation is all over social media. Today, you get opportunity for make yourself be part of this conversation about volunteering away with all in a table where the government of India want for do na salon. I open the phone line. But make we start the conversation and bring Tony Toure Jones from Boston, making lay the foundation for we. Yes, Tony, what's your contribution on this side?
Cabo, my family. If we say we are Sierra Leoneans, we got to be positive at times. They listen where you say somebody say India do not get, but they want for do. They get slum areas and deplorable areas, them just like a salon. Even in America, where they live so, they get side away in deplorable areas. You will see bigger man and in the streets they live on. Homeless people then they live on government, whatever. And that's not somebody say they can't give this. That will be, I can always say at this program, we demand so much from governments, and because we want for demand. But when you look again, the government said they face challenges. Challenges in the sense, cash-trapped economy. We know they export that much. We just the import, and more foreign currency they go out. And because them foreign currency they go out, they affect we. Because what they make, the more export with the exports, you understand, we can forget so many dollars, if we get the dollar and whatever. We all see our currency they depreciate. We currency they lost value. Now 1,000 to $1. Somebody can say go help you for give you credit line. You understand? Well, if I appreciate, we got so many businesses. When I say alone, people them when I indigenous Sierra Leonean business. If government go get that money, they then say, okay, government, although it's a loan, but we say for design a scheme wherein we want for tell of 50 Sierra Leonean indigenous businesses locally owned by Sierra Leoneans, and one for gonna loan as well.
But you know, say this money, Tony, this money.
Now, for
yes, no, but now for agriculture. It is for agriculture.
People can still go into agriculture.
Exactly.
No. Agriculture is not just for governments no more. You understand? Even at that place here, you see even white people, you get white farmers, even in Mozambique, even in Africa, you get people who are white farmers. I remember the time where Zimbabwe. You understand? The late Mugabe. You understand? We got to be optimistic. Okay, government like in the State House, that's true. We priority an office in our State House we need. We priority, even 10 days ago, the comments on the First Lady page, where it post because I happen for be a friend and page, why did I say, Madam, good job, you don't do this and that. And I say, but one side, where I say, we're in a very good area, where you go look into now this infant mortality rate. You understand? We country, yes, so much as we want for like develop. But India is a big player. India is a threat. Also, they live so now in Massachusetts. Do you know how many Indians are in MIT College? Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Do you know how many Indians and they have had? Do you know how many Indians, how many Africans are we see with the current college here? These are brain. Indians settle the India today. Indian, they develop in terms of technology, in terms of health, Maybe, okay, we can salute to the government. Although they can say beggars have no choice, just like you like to say. People, somebody say they can't do this, and they give almost 1,000 ton of rice. Rest money, not when they take start now sit back about in same way Libya, where Gaddafi give that rest. Not when they take start now sit. We can say government can take that rest, say, okay, yes, this rest we don't come. But now we put an appeal there, Shiba. But let's see how best we can able for help. You understand, eh? How we able for use that resources to invest or see how government can design a plan. He ask business people, they say, this is not products where they come. You understand? Use that money there in other development, in other development. I may not see there's anything wrong with that. It's a good gesture. I mean, you see the Western world, the developed world, the world, if you say, now therefore they go, now we aid. Now the people that will exploit we. Then consider, even you are not at least call names. And then they exploit you. And then they say, they give almost million, then they get experts say, we go, when then they eat the money back. Now then they use the money back in terms of tickets, holiday, this, that, blah, 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 all things. You understand? I feel say we got for changing the narration. We got for really look who that got for interest. It's true. We not got choice right now. We need people that for country we aid. We all see what we've gone through. When we get the Ebola, with so many countries that we're not even reaching there, they come, they chip in. When we get the war, just like he likely said, he said they contributed troops. You understand? India is a big player. Not all the time we got to forget Chinese. And people don't go understand one thing, say, Sierra Leone is still a virgin god. No one feels all is lost now, Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is still a virgin god. Most of these guys, they go on internet, they look, they do their due diligence, they know exactly the countries away, na virgin way, na prone country the way they can make clear. Yeah, he promised to tell you, say, it go cow it's communism, then go make communism go cancel it. It's not a bad thing. Airtel away from a full work for it's owned by an India. In that Airtel is when you Google right now, it's number 4 in the world. I don't know for today. They were 4 in the world in terms of subscriber base. They got more subscribers because it's an Indian company. You understand? They were in 20 African countries. We can get more players than we can come. But let not forget, it's a good conversation, but let be positive, let be optimistic. Let not be so negative that, India this, that. Yes, they probably might get an interior motive why they're doing all this. But it left to the government, it left to we the people, forget a very good system in place, policies in place where somebody who can give you 1 million, it can put tomorrow, take 2 million away. Forget a strong system. There's nothing wrong in you coming and giving we aid. But let us have a system in place wherein we not go see what happened in the past previous regime wherein we see a lot of Chinese companies, then come, they not even go through the normal channels, you know, see, they start for big mind, then begin exploit the country. We don't want to see those kind of scenario again. We want to see a scenario where if a company come, at least we know say, yes, this company, it got for be sustainable, we got for day, not when this small thing for fold up and go, like how we see, I see people in the dance and fish, I mean, I say, they come back na salon. No, we don't want those kind of companies where we are in for exploit we are Sierra Leoneans. We need companies, that's why we know more Ebola hits. I can always reference Guinea. Guinea has all their companies. Rio Tinto and others, they still they are mining. Even when I don't know go down, say don't come back in the world markets. I don't know what's the price today, but they don't shoot up back. They still they are mining. They make projection as a business. For profit, you make profit, you don't keep for me profit and make reserve. For the day where you not make profit. You understand? So I mean it's a good gesture. For me, whoever will come for Giwe and Oliver and we want for Sierra Leone, we need them. We can't see no get. We come to the trial. What within our world in a diaspora? We talk about how many of Sierra Leoneans we get businesses done at Sierra Leone. We employ people, the business, we pay people the salary. Not to that way they say you brother for go watch your sites for you. Oh, go watch some place for me. The woman there yourself for $50, yourself for 200,000, yourself for this. Not to that kind of business. Business as in business. We recruit. So we need people and now the girls. So whatever people they know, so Lord be positive. Lord, they pray for that country today. You understand? Now people take down, they say, good girl, start. Tell them, thank you. We hope, you understand? We hope, say, we go receive all this, just a mere words. It's just a promise. But we don't say go back to realize. We go still remind them. You know, we go remind them. Now they make them gesture, not so we force them. You know, for if one vice president can visit you, not so you know, if you send your high commission, I never send this. A vice president of India of over 1 billion population, over 1 billion, it's a good thing. I mean, all recognition, my brother.
All right. Thank you very much, caller. Thank you, Tony. Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and who side you call from?
Lawrence Fox at London.
Yes, Lawrence. Waiting na your contribution.
Hey, Salon. I'm fit sign. I will talk at Southern DSF to make a vex.
Well,
you know,
not vex.
Just can give.
No,
so yes. Yeah, I want to talk quick. Sorry,
okay.
not so.
Not to
yeah,
that vex.
Quick. I want to. Yeah, no. Why you can give aid? Telling is a country that get all the resources. We get rootsal, we get bauxite, we get ditch. If you say that they can give aid for nothing, then they can build state house for. We don't need state house. Then they can build state house for you for nothing. They have an intention. They want influence. Then they give $30 million United States dollars for agriculture. Not so that they can. Where you want to go agriculture? A loan back. No, I don't say give. And a loan that they mean credit you the money. Then you want to give a $50 million loan. You think they increase and can build state house for you? You think they increase? State house, then they put all kind of gadgets in. And then they can build them for you. Then they put all kind of gadgets. So it means that you're tied. Shall be tied there. From one influence they go to another. Salon don't need the fact is Salon don't need aid. What do we need? We need for going to partnership. Create the economy, create policies where people that they can invest. The Chinese government, if you are Indian government one can go bring people where they can invest on the agricultural sector. You can pay tax, they give little tax, you employ a lot of people where they can work where Salonians say you employ them. If you can give aid, that state house is not to aid, where you can do business, shall be business. Hello. Not loan now rubbish. Now we talk about we don't do above loan. That boy don't give you loan, say look at the economy. The economy in a mess. If you say India man creates for Canada country, do the people in the exploitation, if you say India man they give free. They don't give it to you free. Chinese man don't avoid that loan because when APC in the then now what they talk about business. Can't build airports, you take you, me take me, we tax you. You create job for people. You understand there? Can't build hospital, you take me, I take me. Can't build agricultural sector, you take you, I take me. That's it. That's why for me like partnership. This loan, this kind of loan, big. We don't do about the rubbish and day. We have a brilliant natural economy. But because we get people that way dumb, we're stupid. Sorry, I don't want to go that way. Yes, full not to because we get people that the way they talk think about the shorter term, not the longer term. What you need India for? They can give $30 million. $30 million, that money than they lend you the money back. They don't say they get for each side. If you say they're stupid, so when they eat some money, they don't say they're tied. They can build state house for you. They don't say when they build the state house, they get all kind of gadgets, you're tied. They don't say when they give that $50 million aid, you're tied. So now anything they want now, the government's going to give it. So okay, let's talk this year. We talk about this contract when they can give that 30. You suppose now, you see, they're not saying they can't invest too. They get Chinese man and say they can't invest. My mama airports and can't invest. They make a counselor, not to aid them, give you, not to loan. They can't invest. Investment, not necessary in a country. Investment. Come, we sign business. Now business terms with the pan. Business terms. They can mining industries now business terms. Let alone the way they use so they want begin go down the mining industry. They go take on a dam on a this and can't go free. They can't do fisheries. They can't go free. Now that they can't for. In a salon, I'm not taking that.
All right, thank you very much, Lawrence. Thank you. Yes, caller, they live on here. You name and who side the call from?
Yeah, this is I have a call from US.
Yes, you get the platform.
Yeah, like this last caller in the talk, Salon needs to get into partnership instead of getting aids and grants, those kind of things, loans and things. When people in the camp do that kind of thing, and they grab and then ulterior motive, now something they want from you, they never just come and give you the money for free. And even if they want to give them things like this, if we prefer let them come bring the materials then and build the things then, instead of sending the money. When you build the things then, then they will last. But say sending the money, God knows how the money go, will dispense the money out and will share them around. It ends up not supposed to end up. So we prefer then they come and build whatever they want to build, like for the state house, they can just renovate and let the state house as it is, like the guy talks, sometimes you don't know if they come with the new people learn for can build new state house, what thing will put inside it for the east door, they think that people better take them into consideration. And people never forget, say, and India themselves get some human rights and problems too, because then they give problem to the people in this autonomous region like Kashmir. Where the people in a majority Muslim, then they hold them and against their will. Because between Kashmir and Pakistan and India, this Kashmir region is an autonomous area where most of the people, or 90% of the people in it are Muslim. But they want to hold on to that country in an area there, which is a serious violation. Then people decide who they want to go to whether they want to go to India or they want to go to Pakistan. That's just my contribution. I'm listening.
Thank you very much, Ayo. Thank you. Yes, caller, I did live on here. Your name and who you call from?
Hello, my name is Gogiatu. I call from Norway.
Yes, Gogiatu, you get the platform.
Yeah, my own contribution we me want to know at the first caller we call. Like we talk, me say be na dan can my mind really, although you oppose that side. But where I read the news, because where we the way Norwegian can show the program now for India, and then I na dan the camp and me say Indians self need this help where they want to help so na this country. But not in other way not possible. Like we talk on some country then yes, we not say Indian developers way and get them develop. We know that. But also they say we see some people in the way out there. Yeah, people in the way they live well there, and people in the way they suffer there. But also some country they can operate and can left for do good na the young country, then go another person young country for go help. But also they try for talk, like when they talk on Indian for me then Canary country, I believe say they not can like they not something they want. Because like how they say for can build a state house, with the state house where then they can build, now free that one can do for salon. Yeah, we don't really say then the money na loan, then they loan the money for agriculture. But I can look and say for can build one more for can be state house na country for free. Waiting they behind that. We not oppose that, but we all look, we they put we finger across it, waiting at the reason why they for can build free airport for the country. You understand? I don't know. Number two, like the money for the agriculture where they say then the length. I think I talk, they don't talk, and nobody no force there. Then we can't talk, then go do them. But people then they fear, because they don't see how Sierra Leone and they don't give a lot of help to salon money loan. We go non side the country they pay debt up till now. With their money then they also for put on there, not put on there. So now one time they make people understand. When people then they say salon they go for loan. Some of we don't like that again. Because of the money they go in the right way, which side and go for lend the money for. After we then don't lend like now, just then get out and keep able do it to themselves. You see, but if then this why so we'll get for say for try them back, maybe make we see. But like when some caller in the try for say, maybe buy the idea. If you not go for go do another thing at the country, you not go with everything, you not take on your share, the country itself getting your share and much better. But loan at this country, it's too much. And me I open pray this don't go na the right people and we're not going to hear story again at the end. Because you not go tell well at all. Not going to say we not like that. But how many people know so we don't get experience in the country. We not they find for the country. So now make people like vex when they say country they go take loan and always in the resources then where we don't get to the country. Why we not able to put people and where people are not doing for we to make people are not for honest to the country. For able to try for get all the resources and therefore make we say for build the country. Yes, we need the help for now. We're not denying. We need the help, but they do something out of desperate thing after that you regret later. I believe say if they try for go so they try for put one and two things in place, it will waste time. Yes, we know the way they can't take salon inside 5 years for turn and paradise. No party not able to do that. What do this? Also, una able to do, una make sure so una do and from start to finish. If una go say people and go say yes, now this una be do where una di. But for this loan here, so no, may God help this country, people. I'm your contribution on there.
Thank you very much. We'll get to. Thank you. The India government in goodies to Sierra Leone. Yes, caller, I live on here. You name and who side you call from?
Oh, me and Francis, I call from USA.
Yes, Francis, waiting you want to learn at table.
Oh, no, I enjoy the topic very much. Interesting. People they talk about India and money, blah, blah, then they talk about partnership. I don't know if people don't understand what's in a partnership in business or investments. Partnership, like me and you, we put, I put, then we do the thing. Well, Salon no get nothing. They wanna call for partnership. Who side then they put their own money for contribute? The people then don't carry the money. Yeah, when I say partnership good. Well, at the end of the day, Salon go sit down, they wait for business people, then for camp, make them can partner with them forever. If they not can, waiting at the next step with Salon. They go reject India where they can invest in agriculture, where na food we want. If they can invest in agriculture, then they the food in price down. At the end of the day, we're not going to import the rest of the import from India and China or elsewhere. I don't know we know that name. The idea say may the country not take loan again. It is a good one. But again, we not get money in a salon. Now debt, now then they try for pay all the debts then they. So we they cry for partnership. But we they make for feel for understand say we don't really know what's in a partnership. And if the country get money, they don't need for wait for partner. Then go do business or then go invest the money or then go develop the country already, but the country not gets. Now make at the end of the day, then they look forward to people then we get money, we can do business by the country in terms of agriculture or loan the country so that the country go invest the money is the money then the wise day then in the future then pay back. We think we really for the border about now for me they not misuse the money within the carry it for can loan the country. I think that then question and deal for the acts. I think that may go help. But for now, nobody no go can partner with you because we not get to use contribution we go give to us that person day. Like we say India they come, they want something. What thing they want? What secret way we get in a salon? What thing people they did in a salon where people they want who no. Pass mineral, na that no more. Nothing no day again. We India then they come, then they can't invest not for nothing. That's something they want. Waiting that's something they with me and you don't know. Waiting then as apart from mineral again, where then we can take. Oh no. Now, no free go to mineral. Parliaments and other people then in the structure we mining laws them. Nobody know who Canada salon they can invest money. They say then go get free mining waiting concession. No. Apart from that, nothing no day again where you say not for nothing, they want something. Nothing they know they. Now business no more. They just want the money back in the future with some interest. Because then countries then they get money, then they invest in other countries, the infrastructure, later they reap back. Now so then the globalization, now so China they do. Then they go build airport for now. Then now the money after 20 years una pay they will not pay them, they hold them back. If una mismanage.
So what thing you take on the State House?
The State House, if then they go give it free with no condition, we not get for payback. Then we go take them. They not go say we get for payback, they hide them. But then they sign paper. Then tomorrow, let's say this government come out. The other government they can't see that paper. Now embarrassment for them no more. But I don't feel say matter be in government. Then go say na State House will get for pay for and then they hide that. Even the Indian government, then the Yeri say the thing are free. They don't take and say na free. If then they pay them, matter be government and they lie say no na free. The embassy there and then they read all that thing in the. So at the end of the day, that parliament will then be billed for we not be free. We don't check the record no more. We not be paid. And not to for nothing that pay, not to for anything would then be once we then bill us alone parliament for we. So at the end of the day, if somebody say then they can't build a State House for we, they say free. Then they say no, not to free now. Plenty people then they go build schools then at that place there for free. At the end of the day, we not they pay back. Now the same thing no more. Parliament na block no more waiting in like when they build schools then they put gadgets and they use other gadgets they way past share. So I beg me. I support some callers there where they ask about the loan business who know once again. I support them. I think say we not still reach that stage they to go able to map for yourself pass with the loan. Even the rules they always APCB make now loan them loan. At the end of the day, we not get even money again for maintenance there. We just continue for the loan. However, that loan day, now we get for open, make the no manager. Now that's
okay. Before you go, somebody you say waiting salon get pass mineral. He say like say the mineral will get a small thing. He say but a big thing
No, listen. The mineral are a big thing because waiting at the talk may no worry. Now all my eye don't open. We know they can't give nobody free. Then they review the mining laws then. In fact, they don't begin sanctions on mining companies the way they know they live up to the expectation. So at the end of the day, whatever India can give Salone, we are not going to give them our little mineral again. And again, waiting our law we know. We they try to pull people them attention from mineral to agriculture. Because this mineral we don't get over 50 or how many years will not benefit nothing. So if they can invest in agriculture now, I believe say that will be a welcome thing for they look forward to. Not to mining company where they can't take go. Now plants, they sell plants. And where they bring job for people. So I don't know if people they understand the whole thing. This thing, they not can jalan, they say they can't mine una minerals. This they say they can't plant agriculture. And that we want. Now that will be paid for. So I know another person they afraid. If they go open any mineral and mining company tomorrow, at the end of the day, the people then get for no, then get for go by the book. So thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much, caller. Thank you.
Yeah. My God, yeah.
Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and who side you call from?
Yeah, Nina Lusigned on them at the call from London.
Yes, Lusigned, you get the platform.
Yeah, Triple A, thank you very much. You know, are they in line with this last caller? Then plus waiting Tony will try for talk. When you say somebody they talk about partnership, say within before we take loan, if we don't do partnership, just like within the caller don't talk. Which difference will it make with partnership or loan? It doesn't make any difference. If somebody they loan you, obviously we all know within the meaning of loan. Say where they loan you, therefore pay interest. So it better let you take that loan because you not get nothing. How you go be partnership with somebody where you not get nothing? So sometimes when you talk about partnership or you talk about something, therefore elaborate, let people understand. But if you just come online, they say, need for let we take a loan, a partnership if we don't join. They go in a different side where people try to talk about. You know, if the Indian loan who's country in the world for God's sake, we need to go for loan. People are sorry, I go make some of una way America go feel offended. But even United States of America, why make them they go to Saudi, they go bow down before to the queen or the king of Saudi? That money them they go for. We all know this. This is not secret. Now the only person we not go bow down to these people now Donald Trump. That's why I said I go make some people feel offended. Well, I'm talking the fact. No country in the world know they win they go for loan. No country in the world know they win no big for loan. So let somebody know they talk because if they don't go sell people in land na mama because if they think they say mama airport can't open and they want destabilize Lunge away Lunge na everybody be don't know say na the airport the way we only need for let them refurbish Lunge and let Lunge they work perfectly. You want go build airport na mama. Tell me about whose resources and whose big way Salone big for long we get 2 airports na Salone. Why make you one for less Salone let Lunge destabilize and then go make my mama? Because una all be getting interested because some of una we don't go buy land and they una want for benefit from their land they una don't buy, do other things the way dodgy. Enough fear. India na big nation, just like what Tony say. Now a big nation at the world, if he that caller didn't understand, make it go let it check, let it see what the Indians just do and the first people we don't go na the moon. And if I not lie, I not check and lately, but the astronaut then did it, if I not lie, then did it up till now why they tell you so. So if you think say India is a small nation, India is not a small nation. So if you're saying the loan like what in Tony they say, all the government for doing that money where they give them, let them make sure say if they say that for agriculture, let them put on for the use. Let them not take and they squander the money into their pocket and do their own personal things. At the end of the day, if you put it into good use, you must get profit. So whatever way you get for payback, you will able to pay interest and you left with your own profit so you don't get. Imagine, man, this is not an ordinary parliamentarian, Como Indian. This is a vice president, AAA. It's a vice president. So we get to appreciate that alone because we all be the say the president, the waka, and go. Now, people in the country right now, we still need to appreciate. We the big people and please, then we left politics. It don't pay now. Now we forget about politics. Mama Airport no go ever work in a saloon because Mama Airport we don't need a saloon. We need Lunge Airport because we don't want let Lunge turn to village again. most of us came from the city, Freetown, but we still want let Lunge Airport be functional for we, let them renovate it, then therefore refurbish it, let work up about Mama Airport is a fake and a fake and a scam, you know. You know, to be honest, people, I don't want to take part on this
yes,
program. But some people they can't talk, think that we're not necessary because of their own interest, you know. It's not nice, man. It's not nice, people, to be honest. Then they make fun, they laugh again. They talk that at the end of it better if not be end up now my airport. But when you end up there, now it's saying politics they talk because it be there for that my airport because if we don't tell people in London. Yeah, I stay so I'll sign on them. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much.
Welcome.
Yeah. Yes, call ID live on here. You name and who side you call from?
Listener Fatoma, I call from Moribaton area.
Yes, Fatoma, you get the platform.
Yeah, thank you very much. You know, really, I feel sorry for Israelis. I believe in a prayer we need. Some who will help all pray. For let we come back to his senses there. What is all about Sierra Leone? What is all about Sierra Leone that India needs so much for can be spying on with? What is all about us? What in the inside here, for heaven's sake? We then go forget about problems we related to Kashmir, other things, and with the Ambogden, climate change, data. We then go so forget about considering the distance between we can be spying on with. You know, all our country we are one we know. We know about this country is that a country is not about an individual or group of individuals. A country in go before one from 0 to 1 depends on the institutions with it. The best way we will support is this institutional capacity building where they now, when they build the institutions then, or ensure see people they don't accountable for what they receive on behalf of the people of Sierra Leone at the time when they get the mantle of leadership. And that is correctly within the group of people we have for now they drive. That is why we are seeing a very enormous support to the Anti-Corruption Commission. We see a heavy crackdown on the educational sector for ensure see who don't come out from that kind of darkness try the law get a very good, better education where people they will study. Not to give money again for me pass. Imagine, look what happened now medical school. So you know that for me, some example. That's just it. Now just few example. Hello.
Yeah, continue.
Now just few example. I don't give. You know the government they build a better institution all over the agricultural sector. They try for concentrating. We just got about $270 million with the Turkish investors. They don't sign. And with the say $30 million they can say all on agriculture. These are institutional buildings for make sure see the government people they move from 0 to 1. So let we hope and pray say we get a better institution in place where the whole leaders and where the whole politicians they accountable so that when some of them money are inside, when some of them assistance are inside, if anybody misuse 1 million panel, I believe say with this example here, government is set. Any other group of people they can be in them for continuing that same spirit because government and continuity. Not for can be the time for now for can be opposed this we are somebody they talk say with the above law. Who that talk and say so alone the above law with this kind of economic situation. Even if you get everything, you get resources, you get everything, but you don't get any way for tap that resources there. You need people the assistance from where they can join you so that you could tap the resources. We believe Israelis among we have better human resource if only we gather we stay together. But sometimes you need people there around or let them even can help people put human resources together. So what is wrong if they can? The man not only stop at giving loan, the man also extend say we go see in the coming time India companies then they can establish now for give job to people there. They don't mention that. So please don't stop for the politicize some of them. Yeah. Sierra Leone, don't forget the fact we are very desperate. For now, we are desperate. No job, not in this country. People are not employed. The few employed one day, now weak foundation if you work on because they can't body with them that is so heavy. So all they get then can't see. I probably would help the big then side comment. Then it go for one of them people then is, then it becomes a problem. And then people they are with it and make them kind of rubbish comment here. So
them well know see we need this kind of help here. We need job in this country. We desperate for get job. We need help here for coming. So yeah, you tell them they play politics when we 20 the camp. They use that to 3 few money for make politics. But for now, when we don't get anything, we have to come around for can assist. Many no politicians and we have the big them. They know even some and the way for put one of them to put in the east. Then some other Chileans come on, they will not get help here. But this is help that we desperately need. Now, my own contribution, Andy. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Fatoma. Thank you. Yes, caller, ID live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
This is Bami Robert from Washington, D.C.
Yes, Bami, you get the platform.
Yeah, I was listening. The thing is, this is just funny, right? The previous caller say we need prayer. I don't think we need prayer, because the funny thing is, alone, any street corner we go, prayer, church and mosques, they're all over. But for the past 58 years, nothing, right? I think we need more than prayer. We need deliverance. Because this is, I just don't understand. But, let's get to the point. The Indian, people, they say Indian poor. I don't think they listen news or they even do research on it. Indian not poor. If Indian give we loan or grant, the loan we then give is 1%. These people, they don't work so much good. The previous government never ever take 1% loan. You guys check everything. They always take 4, 5, 6% loan. This government don't work so hard. They say 1%. They go 15 million. They want to do all these things. They will still complain, say that we can't put something at White House. This is so funny. What the India need in a salon, like for spy per week. Even America, British, and all these countries, they give loan. Okay, if it's in a free, yes, they get leverage. All countries want get leverage over other countries. That's why they give loans. America, they're good for that. They give loan at any side. Even though America, we know we're there. All is not well, but they give loan at different countries, millions of dollars. They give loan at even how you call this place? The Middle East. What's the name again? No, not Dubai. What they say no, Saudi Arabia. One of the democracy where they call it democracy, Israel. Billions of dollars. Why do you think that they give them that loan? The people they need what? They need understand. Listen, we need all the loan that we could get. Not even loan. Because I know they for the loan, but the grant and key. Then the loan, as long as the interest rate is low, no, we take them because with people they need job, they need they need the money. So long they talk about this minerals. What's 56 years or 58 years? What the minerals don't do? Nothing. If they take this loan, then we not see that happen. Then we start complaining. But we don't know can give loan, then we complain back. Then we say we need job. Outside the government for poor money. I don't understand, safe. You know what? APC left this government austerity, period. No go back and begin check back. I don't understand. This other guy they talk about the Manama airport. It don't make no even sense. What do you go get extra airport for? When we play the name concept now, Lunga airport. Man, this is just crazy. People then before they call in, please make them do the research before they call in. This is not a politics. The SLPP, APC, but waiting right. I go talk. Now then they go make Salongo before. But people that they see the right thing, so that they deviate, talk something completely different because of politics. Man, APC, I'll see you guys for the next 50 years, man. Seriously. All right. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much, Bami. Thank you. Yes, call ID live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
I would say call from Manchester, sir.
Yes, whose friend? You phone the crack small, I don't know.
The crack, okay, since you connect, I don't know, just pull up. You're okay now, eh?
Yes.
You're okay.
What you are in at table?
Well, at least. Now, for just buttress few things and just remind waiting, we government get for be aware. And as we always know, all this problem they can't face so today now because of previous or predecessors them who don't manage very bad. But there is no way, as I always they say, one man one left in our water, anything can grab. But now then they can't give it, we just get for accept if that's the only last resort. If that's the only last resort for let development go day, okay. But the only thing no more I go advise, I know say India they grow. Go India and growth, they forecast 6.6% for the current fiscal year. This year will depend so. When they say now 6.8% projected earlier. But the manufacturing agriculture, you know, that side, you know, more than not be able to forget much. You see, in the last global economy outlook, it been therefore go a bit down because then gross domestic product in growth in forecast back, the forecast time for say for be 7.1% and 7.0% between 2021 and 2022. But they say the fiscal year economy, you know, grow the way it for grow. You see, but then development in terms of the economy, now they be the fifth. But they say the main area of gross domestic income, now the manpower that people already employ. Now then they get money with the kind inside the country. The other side, now the agriculture sector. When you look at the side where they see the employment, now like a UK, they employ them because like a where they can get BT, other products them, where they ring for answer phone, now then they employ. But when you look how much then they pay them, it's not too much. Then they always run for commodity. Then they develop, they get good industries, they get everything, but most of their professionals, they're not they actually work there. The only one that would they work there now like people that would earn basic salaries. Then they depend on either or America, like when they say then telephone, British gas, now then they pay them. Which is they pay them something like $1 million 1 week pay now, even though then it's better for them. But then they grow in economically through that. Then the agriculture. But if you say no more again, then develop, then get slums. That makes it different from America. America now have slums. When they see the poor man on the streets, so then I choose the absolutely. Then guess how then they say bread and butter, we at least they go eat. But that side they not go to India. But not to say I they try for criticize, I just try for clear at some point then so that people in back with the list they go no say no thing this man talk, not to so. The difference is even in UK, we get people in the street who are poor people there. But they don't make a way where in the bad you go go another £1 shop, they go buy it. Or you go beg money with them go get for it, they go pass you with the work set for months. Pass them begin to drive them in the street. That makes the difference. You see, But if you say slums are not there now India, there are slums with fever like a Kinjimi, or they see that place the Krube. So, but that's not the area they try for talk about now. What they can't give it is the good side. Okay, we accept them because they might be impressing or want something in reward, which is very good. But the other area one of them go note, they are very good in this cyber business, but they are also very dangerous for hack. Most of the cases are from India, from UK, USA. Now, when you look underneath, now then they hack most of the time. When they say that they send link, they do this. Now, one of the people who joined with China were very clever in those. But when you come again in the computer section, they are excellent. So the only thing way government get for beef, then they bring them for can do that with cyber. Let them make sure say they step ahead. Like our content, they step ahead. Then go they work for una, but una step a little bit ahead. Because when it comes for hack, they are very, very clever in any dubious things. We know say salon don't get any children they can't watch, but again, me I know say salon is endowed with minerals. That escarpment, I always say I'm from Koenadugu, Kabbalah, take come inside the Pennine, who can't mean the peninsula, who can end in Africa. Now money will get it. So long would they think of it, go now the sea back will get money there. So let's not say that they can't spy way back, but let we just be vigilant. But would they tell them thank you for if they can't give it with good heart. But again, before them begin allow people and for can invest, let them show it for us what they do we see in practice. Because they can't see them, then they begin to push people and before for can begin to do business now, do business, begin to invest here, they do this. Yeah, so that's how I know more. But it's a good idea of them helping us. But let us just be vigilant and watchful every step they take. That's why they say watch your back. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, God bless. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. God bless. Yeah.
Yes, caller, ID live on here. You name and who side you call from?
Yeah, I'm name is Brahma. I call from New Jersey.
Yes, Brahma, you get the platform.
People there, I'll tell you thank you for the forum. Yeah, this one, me support the government on this one. Because as a nuclear Sierra-Leone, I don't get taxi. I support them because, to start with, We need whatever help we will get from the outside world. Whatever help. Although, yeah, if they never do any together for good mining or whatever they get for waiting and call, whatever they get for do, let the government watch from the negotiation, from the first negotiation to the last. And when they put pen to paper, let them watch the word in there. Waiting they agree verbally and waiting they put on paper. Let them make sure say waiting they agree, waiting they sign on. Let it not be to the detriment of the country. Now me only concern that. Let them watch that. But apart from that, we need all the help, as I just said. We need all the help what we get. Because to me, India, now one of the rising powers in the world. And we're all in a Commonwealth. We all speak English. So me are far away, far away prefer India over China. Because India, to start with, is a democracy. And we hold election every couple years. China, a dictatorship. And what is seriously happening now in the world? I don't know if now Sri Lanka or Bangladesh, a couple years ago, they take loan from China for building a dam or port. I don't know which one of the two. Or then default, a couple months later, they don't take over that project. Then they run on for the next 99 years. When they see that increasingly. So why you not go deal with those kind of people and they don't, somebody like India will not get that colonial mentality. Because China, they're not the colonialists in Africa. They don't take over from the West. So maybe if Allah will deal with India, far away than China. I don't want to get nothing from China. They're bad people there. So I don't know what's our problem. Some people, and this bias what we get, not so it's in a power. So anything is not good things, they criticize the government. No. Me I support this one. Once not good thing they can do, me I support it. It's not agriculture, it's not mining, the only thing I watch you must see. Waiting and put on a paper and then make sure in the interest of the country. For me support them. We got collective. Then we elect the country. We put the country first. Now that's important. Don't forget about this political thing and call. We country the United Force. So now the contribution and thanks very much.
Thank you very much, Brahma.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yes, caller, ID live on here. Your name and who the call from?
Yeah, Tripoli, thank you very much. Now, Abdurrahman, call from London.
Yes, Abdurrahman, you get the platform.
Yeah. India, when it comes, I think that's a good move for the government. When it comes to education, all man know that they will say India is a very good for education and agriculture. That side you will give them kudos. But one thing I want to make clear in the forum, because some certain people when they can't talk, they always attack people because they don't support this particular government they do. We are in opposition, you get the ruling party, you get people who they support the government they do. You understand? So if we not so all mango, now make this a democracy. Some people they support the government they do. Somebody like Alusan done then alone.
Abdurrahman, I beg. Let me just make.
No. Tripoli. Alusan done there. Any told them because we don't want to any told them somebody's Lunge Bridge and the Mama. He always the guy attack the person. You understand? Some of we support the airport because we say it be better for Sierra Leone. But the Salon people they don't talk, so they don't want the airport. Now they vote for this party. So we just move from that one day. If we they talk, say that one then have the good thing. Because now that's what the people that they always criticize and Trump up to today, even though they do well, some people that they criticize that. That is not democracy. That not mean say we know for come and talk say and criticize this government once in a while. How they know they do well and praise it. Of course, India are good move when it comes to the agriculture, the education. I know what the state house are not approved, but it's up to the government. Now make the people and vote for them, for let them make big decision for them. So that's why but I just want to let them know say we are opposition. That not mean say we for just sit down they praise the government. They say they oppose. SNPP they oppose. Most of the thing they call the road and cosmetic road, the electricity, they criticize the sheep, they criticize so many things there. So that is a democracy. That no mean say now other people are not for criticize what this government they do. Are they find a very I don't know. I'm very confused. It's democracy. All man they can lay in point. Then you argue until you they against. We all know support this government. Because now they make honestly be relaxed because people they call our world best, this, that. They just relax. And they do anything feel for do. If we begin to back this government, so we know they criticize some of the things they call them to tax. That means what is democracy is about.
All right.
So yes, I just want to make that point clear. But I mean, I support the education with the agriculture side because India are very good when it comes to something like that. Thank you very much. I'm your contribution, Andy.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you, Abdurrahman.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, Namide Abdullah, I call from Germany.
Yes, Abdul, you get the platform. You get the platform.
Yeah, because, you know, at the you don't tell the list in the program and at the exam. You know, in terms of this Indian support, I really glad and I pray which he try for do me, God make it come through because everything that God may get power. We pray may God make the leader there. You know, because we can't put new adding color, I mean, no, new host back because me no know. The best way me see, I really want the government for me they able look first at the agriculture because it just feel like we get always enable farm food for the whole city and can put other new one. You know, if I know we put them go they say okay, tin on the kaisai we don't eat now before we remember for other new thing because and meanwhile alone not forget India and the way they cancel you just go for do it good and you go for expect a return in the although with the pro government and put the return may not go too much and make the money they give them for the country with the investor, even though go for pay, so people are not go grumble. They will really know say, okay, this money then be give will be suicide and put on. So there and then no more mina contribution I make or whether they will carry attack there. Sometimes so they come, they do we give we own idea and try for contribute to the program, no not attack people there. Because we understand this one, a negative and positive. If all the time we did this program with the listing from our salon, a positive want. Negative, low the prayer out of negative, a positive. You know, and Saloma with too much, Saloma, even this call, all the time they listing, if they observe one thing, small thing, with the two they put more negative inside. No, they wish good. You know me say, definitely the other caller rally say all side church and mosque. You know me say church and mosque all side. People are not for pray. Even Maka, you know me say no they people are not for go church the story for them and also I pray because na Maka they know people them who they now and inside salon mama and papa they we need to forget that faith. If God don't they made them good thing now they come people and they tell you like this is not a blessing because if we focus with the list the other countries like Nigeria we know and we tell back the faith thing. So investors they come, they do what thing that they do for so they put something for them, they just come and can't grip. So God don't direct them and they say, Lord, go they pray and wish more good and pray for the leader. Them they are when money come, make them put a main not go in the pocket. And then they will pray. Me no say no more, they carry say no more, and the other of the tunnel will more see light. Now my contribution and they
thank you very much, caller. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, caller, they live on here, your name and who side you call from?
Hey, Triple, this is Brian from Brian Justice from North Dakota.
You get the platform.
Okay. First of all, we give kudos to the government of the day for letting bring up the initiatives there. You know, it's pretty much okay. We know they ever pray for letting them fail. One let betterment come to that country day because some of we within the diaspora we know how would they live now, you know, all their stuff they live. There is no place like home. The only thing we get from this government right now, I be expecting them to be the most transparent government. But all the loans and way they can get, the money they way they come, they know they ever tell we waiting at the interest we then they pay towards them loans there. And we really appreciate any developments we come as long as for make Mama Salon. We welcome everything. But let them able really come again and explain to we what we will get for pay at the end of the day. When the man then do the tour na salon, we know exactly say, okay, that's what they get social percentage where then they pay until they don't get the money. Now the tour. So we want for really let that transparency day. We really want, we not they pray, nobody not they pray for let government fail. Because if it better now for we people and back home, we all together. Because if I go there tomorrow, myself, I feel at home. So this is now one of the main thing we want to hear from them. But every time they say we don't get this, no. At the end of the day, we not even know what's not the percentage we get for cost me tomorrow. If they can't give $30 billion or $30 million, let me know what we get for pay out of that money. You understand? It's so nice. You understand? So then I mean major concern that you get. And most of the people in I don't talk to, Nathan, we don't gather. Let them able come out to we expect them to be the most transparent government. And now we do every single one. His Excellency, don't try. You don't put commission of inquiry, get the anti-corruption, they work right now. Believe me, anything what you do in that government, would they go pay you back when you left that power day? So it better let it come out now and begin let we know exactly, say you're not the right person for the people of Sierra Leone. You understand? Because any way developments they come, the hardship first they come. You understand? We know say people they say right now the country bad, the country triangle. But they believe say maybe if now work them out they work, let God make we see the end. You know, with people like you always say let the end can call up something party TV people. And again, I'll just want buttress on the other caller, we say not to everybody they support you. It just for really welcome constructive criticism. But then as you say this about this government, they make but you get for always welcome them, because if they not criticize you, you know they know which side you get lapses. If they just they say no more every day, the party do well, you get forget people who they say, oh no, we not see anything from that point too. We not see anything from this point too. That you say you go read from all the criticism then you pick up who side you get for correct. Some man you not go be 100% wrong, you not go be 100% correct. And not to everybody get for let you. But at least when you criticize now, they don't say, oh now I get lapses. Even with your relationship, not to everything will be perfect. Or let you go accept constructive criticism. Not to say we then criticize you don't miss in a problem. And we all get who shall belong, you know what I mean? So now that feeling. But again, I want you just call me back after the program. I want to discuss something for you, okay? All right, man. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Brian. Thank you. We don't lock the domot. But somebody do for turn the key and make you bring them in. Usman Tori, you get the platform, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Triple A. I really like the debate. And I make a platform there for. I mean, people that they bring in their own judgment, they bring their own assumptions, bring in their own interpretations. You know, it's about questioning the assumptions and interpretations. Now, the key issue here. And I like that. You know, Lord not be one-sided. Lord listen to both sides of the story, and then we make our own judgment. Going straight to the point, first of all, I know a lot of people that they talk say India economy not developed already. But let's not forget India now one of the BRIC countries, which I mean now one of the emerging economy. You talk about the group of Brazil, Russia, talk about India, China. These are all the emerging economy. That is to say, they get some features of developed countries, and they're between developing countries and developed, if you know what I mean. So then they move towards being developed. So that's how in terms of the economy, they're not too bad, and they do well, they're strong. One important thing I want to emphasize today is this: loan is not always a bad thing. I want everyone to know this. Loan is not always a bad thing. What think you want me where a government they take loan? Now where the loan will then take, the type of loan will then take, and what they use them for. Then the question. I want let everybody get this quite clear. Because if you take a loan, then you use that money, you misuse that money, then there is a question mark. But But if you use this loan, you try for develop the country, you try for create employment opportunities, then it's a good one. Yeah? And also, don't forget, the loan gets some conditions sometimes attached. So we on government, then, when they take their loans here, they therefore assess these conditions. They therefore look at the interest rate. So these are all the things then where we therefore look at when they take a loan. But a loan is important, it's not always a bad thing. But let me make this quite clear. Yeah? We therefore look at the loan and the aid where the Vice President of India counts. Yeah? Here, I look at both sides of the argument. Yeah? I'm not going to try for defend, rather try for support. Yeah? Or I will try for look at both sides. First of all, you see, this is an agricultural loan. We know very well one of the key things then, especially with this medium strategy where they count, they say they want to diversify. And the most important critical area where the government needs to diversify at this point in time, agriculture. Very important. I want them to understand this. Agriculture is one of the areas there, and a very good number of economists in Salon, then believe say the government puts more emphasis in agriculture, the country is more likely for reach the point where we all pray for. Because now the area will get what we call a country-specific advantage. Yeah? We country get a country-specific advantage in terms of agriculture. So the people here, where now the Indian people, they come, they say, look, they don't talk about even, I think they don't even talk about the mining sector, where now the sector that one day where we don't suffer a long time with so many bad contracts, where even we parliamentarians then contribute towards those bad contracts. But here, the Indian government come say, look, you know, with the Guna, alone, yeah, and not only alone, with the Guna aid, yeah, instead of grants, yeah, and the areas then quite sensitive. One, they talk about agriculture, number one. Number two, they talk about ICT, which is also quite sensitive. Then they talk about safe drinking water. And these are areas which are quite sensitive. So again, when you discuss the loan, the terms of the loan, you therefore look at these preferences. Yeah? You therefore look at these critical areas. Yeah? Now so you assess. Now one thing for sure, I don't defend this government, but I think this government, when it comes to loans, now no nonsense government. I will give my evidence why I think so. Okay, let's think about quickly. I don't want to waste no time. Let's think about the bridge quickly. This is why they get a problem right now for get investors that are bridge, because the type of financing model where they use is most likely now no nonsense loan, no nonsense project, because it's security back, asset backed securitization. In other words, to be used the bridge as an asset backed. So in that case, it's off project. Yeah, they for finance outside the Salon budget. So this is why I say one of the reasons that. Yeah. And then also, we don't see them cancel one own project, that Mama project. Then things say, economically viable in that respect. So then therefore cancel that. Then you therefore ask the question, are they actually in the interest of the country, then they put the interest of the country first or not? To me, having assessed all this, I think say to some extent, then they put the interest of the country first. For example, that loan when I wanted, I think it's about $318 million from Exim Bank in China. They come, they examine the loan, they examine the content, they examine the conditions, with the advice of the IMF, they say cancel that, they cancel that. So to me, I think it's no nonsense government. But the thing I want to emphasize here is this. This loan agreement, this loan, first we get for understanding, I don't know the integrity, the kind of interest, I get people talk about 1%, but I know verify. But, when you oppose the loan, you therefore look at the content of the loan. But for me, what I believe saying, this loan is economically viable because they try to direct this loan to I would say, one of the most important sectors. Well, first of all, we believe that with this sector, it will bring employment in the country in terms of agriculture. Yeah, they talk about agro-processing. What will they produce, the raw materials, them, what they produce from the agricultural sector. We get for convert them into other use, into other products. Them. It's an important one. And don't forget, job creation, na engine to economic growth. If we want to let the country go before, we go for concentrate na the sectors them where we create jobs for we, not where they create jobs for we. And at the same time, it will bring what we call food sufficiency. I'll say people are the echo, eh?
No, carry on, you know the echo.
Okay. So for the fact that this loan where they bring cap, I don't say people and they look skeptical. Yeah? But as long as some of the callers they make a very sensitive point. When they bring a loan or bring money in the country, then they try to convert them to you private use, they put on a wrong investment. Sometimes they make with a question some of these loans. Yeah? You don't see, then they bring loans to the country, then they go, they say that they develop the roads, then they sign bad contracts. These are the concerns we can get in terms of the loan that we can get. But here is an agricultural sector where we want to try for a very long time. Yeah? And for the fact that agricultural sector, it contributes to the bread and butter issues. It's very large extent. They talk about creating a lot of jobs. The Turkish people that don't come, they don't sign, I think about $375 million, for help develop the agricultural sector, where we help for create jobs. I think it's a good one. To be honest with you, I think it's a good one. And we need to diversify that economy. Now, the other area again where I want to think about why I think this government is no nonsense government in terms of contract. I'm not saying they're okay, but in terms of contract, look at the mining sector, look at the contract where they review and some of them will cancel that because they're sitting, they in the interest of the country. I think we'll get forgiven for this, to be honest. We don't see recently when they talk saying some of the mining companies they want left the country because let's say it's not commensurate to we all desire satisfaction, what we will aim for achieve from some of them contracts. Yeah. So indeed, I think it's a good one. Yeah, in terms of diversification, we need to diversify the economy. Like what we talked yesterday, we know very well that from time to time we will suffer because we get some shocks. When shocks they happen, like in UK right now, we get some serious shock, the batteries. Yeah, so we give the plan for the year. And one way I talked yesterday, how we plan for some of those shocks here, not diversification. So if we get a country, we can say we can't help now, for diversifying our economy. With the help now, with this grant, with the help now, with this loan. I know people are skeptical because they don't suffer in terms of these loans, that. But all these said that, therefore consider the previous moves away in the king. People then they convert them into their own selfish use. You know, they bring any development of the country. But yesterday we listened to the Minister of Planning and Economic Development. Yeah? We need the private sector. We need jobs. We need to diversify the economy. Yeah? So, to me, you know, I just want to appreciate every caller for the fact that they all make their own positive contribution. But the important thing we have to understand, loan is not always a bad thing. It all depends on the type of financing model they use. It also depends on the terms we're attached to it. But having access the current government, I'm not giving them, you know, but, you know, they see some substance, if you know what I mean. They see some integrity, you know, and the areas where some of them, you know, they're not trying to stop these leakages, the corruption. Because now some of the areas them where they know where them they take, then they leak. Yeah? So the, you know, the resources then are the state and they leak through their areas now. Now they come with tough measures, the Anti-Corruption Commission. So in the fight, put a nail for CC, anybody will try to convert the state resources into their own selfish use, then people are the DBP. As I said, the important thing is, then they bring all these projects. For now, you know, it's all in writing. But please, Papa government, once these things are implemented, you want, let the Indian government, you know, make their own commitments. Now then tell me, say, they get $30 million loan for the agricultural sector from a bank in India for can boost the agricultural sector in a salon. Then talk about $15 million aid for safe drinking water. Then talk about capacity building in ICT in a salon. And then say that another one whether they say 1,000 metric tons of rice. That's eight. Yeah. Well, that's a temporary nature. I would say because right now this is not importation. They go and they count rice from we country import and import. But this now one off. It will be a continuous process. Yeah, just for pushing the system because right now we need those things. But what you want to see in the long run, you want to see a country wherein, we able for export. It's all now about export. All the projects where the government will bring into life and salute, if they materialize in the next 4 to 5 years, salute export will become net export. We don't need too much importation. And that's the only way by which the country, will grow. We don't need too much import. But now they say that 1,000 metric tons of rice, they get a cushion for now for supporting the temporary basis, whilst we struggle for implement NTR with a promissory. So the most important thing, we hope these things are implemented. Now that's what we pray for now. So if I therefore kind side, now my own side of the story is, but through Lord only quiet yourself down. Everybody get your opinion. Come with your opinion. If you're able to argue the other man's opinion, you don't need for abuse each other. Just put your own case across. And if you want to refer to the person, do it in that diplomatic way. But you don't need to. Everybody get your own opinion. At the end of the day, most people they get their own political party when they support. And some people, they're not objective. Because when you do them here, for be more credible, you get for be objective. Bring in Eastern system. Look at both sides. Yeah, and you question the assumptions and interpretation. Then you call analysis. Yeah, it's not about abusing each other. Pick your own point where people and they think, say, oh, that's a good one. Yeah, you don't need to, just be polite and know how to put your case across. So, people, thank you very much. I really appreciate you giving me the opportunity for putting this case across. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Usman Tolly. Thank you for your time. And thank you to Tony and every other person we call on today on program. I don't get much for say because almost everybody, one way or the other, don't touch Usai. Then feel say it's necessary for touch. Just one or two things. They say we sneak be don't bet you. If you see anything where they crawl with him belly na grown, you go scared, you go get that feeling, you go jog. So when people enter there, then say, oh, una no ask question, una know this, una know that. It's very, very, very good to ask question. Even yesterday, the Minister for Planning and Economic Development, what he tell we say? He say make we ask then developmental questions them. What in KKY be tell we? KKY say, he say when somebody asks question, he say then they take you say, you get hatred. You don't want make the government succeed. But again, you get people who they ask questions genuinely. And you get people where they ask questions with an undertone of politics. So you want to sift at them? Say because you ask question genuinely and you ask question based on your own political party where you support, you're not supposed to listen? We need for get a conversation. We need for able for understand we self. In this particular area, India don't tell we all within then promise we. Not so? What we for do? Now for prepare we self for make we day in a position for receive all entire. But one way, we slow nas alone. By this blockchain, they say now for credit. How many people then don't register? India can come and can say yes, we'll go talk to we bank, a credit line of $30 million, and we self can tell the India Prime Minister say yes, and then they go be good because even right now we get a database of all we farmers them, where everything is in the system, where it go able for help, for give the loan, and we can able, you understand, have a conversation. Have a conversation. But right now, we don't listen no more. Listen. We know today if we're done. For more than say, now the first now West Africa forget the blockchain, get the blockchain. How many people have they registered? You hold the rope, you hold the cow. You just say, Allah, no more. Say this cow now for that bearing. Bearing don't reach now, just this cow now for the bearing. Who stand the cow go reach na the plate? So we self get we impact them for play. We self get we impact them for play. Remember the other day when we hear about that flour mill. What you can not to the citizens that will begin prepare. Say when they hire you, no go thief, when they do this, no go thief. These are the things that we self they do for try for prepare we self. So there are certain things then the way we need for meat. But how serious are we? Gone are the days of Vuvuzela. All the names calling. Then they don't pass. Now when they say this, we self say this. When they say this, we self say this. But how prepared are we? How prepared? We need for change the narrative. We need for change the mindset of we, the citizens, and also then we politicians them. For they on top the matter. You know why plenty people they frown? Because of corruption. And another thing, where people they say, oh, wait, Salon get minerals. The thing we Salon get, the thing we get. If some country them, we get the patriotic mindset, then get what we get, or half of what we get. Now different thing go they talk. But we still get the bigger mindset. We still not know what we get. Because waiting do corruption we don't so blinded that thing way for benefit the entire country, thing for benefit 1,000 people, one man with a rotimbele go sit down and lick all. So that one day they affect we. That one they don't make with mindsets, they all don't change. Even when you see good they come. Again, we snake bet you. Anything way they work out with Timbelen are grown, as you say, they panic. Because remember. So we need all forget on board. Government playing parts, the Indian government playing parts. We need the loan. Yes, we need them. If you get somebody who they can't loan you right now, you need them. You know that person where they angry, then the next door neighbor, you know say when all they angry together about in taking your own food, they say for make you eat, for make you get strength. Though you say no, you need and pass me. My dear, I go take and so what you for them, I go able for toot you. Not so. Now you help me give me strength. So if you for that I go able toot you. So we get 58 years, meaning us, what again we? Nothing. Waiting do because of mismanagement and corruption. Mismanagement and corruption. But if we say, will they change the narrative? Will they change the direction? Where will they go now? Let's be positive. Let's be positive. Anything we then give we? As long as we open we eye. They say open you oju wide, oju koko, opener. So that any little bitty thing, everywhere in the world, there are two sets of people. You get the good, you get the bad. Everything in the world has an opposite. Show me what you no get opposite. Even God, you get Satan. Anything gets opposite. Yes? Even your finger. If you hold your finger, so if you say no get up, turn on the other side. You go see the other side of her. So, if the Indian government come, then he say it open for investors then for come. Definitely. You know what Donald Trump be saying? He say Mexico then he send the good one and the bad one then they send. But what I'm trying to say here, if the Indian government open, say, okay, when I go invest, good one go come, bad one go come. Not so. So because of the bad one, the way go come, now I make we government here for day on top of things. So not only because they say, oh, una go invest. So anybody we can who say for just open way and then they take. No, we should ask questions. You know what to do? Because now we country. Because they are coming for something. Not so? So please, governments get part for play. We get part for play. Now they don't tell we what they want to know. Let we self tell them, say, okay, we agree, but we self get with terms and with condition. Una want send with them people here, una pass on through this ministry. We then come, una introduce them to anti-corruption. So get anti-corruption. No. We labor law na so. Are we prepared for all of this? Or then go come meet them one them. Because Salon, as you say, India or Lebanese, Salomon idea, you already know what's in the one goal in your mind. So the new one they come, let we begin to introduce them to which we get now where they walk. If not, now the same thing no more. We see them self can meet them brother them. Pabum. Well, I end that too. Now dive with the dive so now go the go so. Take go steady. And at the end of the day, nothing is going to change. But if anything they can now, we want to see the change. Now make so many people they ask questions right now about the bread and butter issue because every day things tend to go up. The other day, we just realized, say, why make the tariff one go up per the electricity? Because you see that car power ship where the government they pay, where EDSA they pay, now dollar then be they pay them. Now dollar then tie the agreement to it. So because now dollar then tie with, now dollar don't go up. So now I make them safe one go up. The other day we to talk now passports. So one go ask say, well, if them people here na dollar or not to dollar. I mean Bank of Salon, not to them be go auction almost million the other day. Almost then they no auction almost million. So some of them see away from make we the citizens suffer back. Una go Bank of Salon, una go do una get una own virtual rate. Una do one day, una go pay. Not so? But at the end of the day, me always now what the day don't knock in the talk now. At the end of the day, we want to see change. Now change we want to see. Because if change not can a salon, we could just they add the years them. We could just they add the years them. We know all BC would then say full at 40 is full to go. We don't want time. We don't want her. So we don't want again 10 years on or 15 years on. I must say as well this particular regime go come out, go there, where they don't come out, other person can then begin tell we say, oh, now so back there ourselves be make bad deal. Then we go ask ourselves say, I know be the talk. But then still pass over we head. Or now because we the talk then say no, you the question too much. So corruption. Now I make plenty Salomon they feel say we poor because of corruption. Now I make. Because we don't get the idea. We see person kind of office. Get for bills. He bills for girlfriend. The girlfriend not to one way. They get 1, 2, 3. He buy motoka for the all. He send no go. All you say if you see that money they come on. Not to him pay. Not to wait for better the country. Not the corruption dandy. So the corruption we don't turn something normal. And we no one foresee. So then you think they all they see they come. Now we they prep we self, we prep the politicians them. Everybody is prepared with the open eye. We are with the ask questions. And right now, as Adonia, they can find out how much really now the percentage. Let we know. But again, government, please make us start that blockchain. If we don't start, I tell we. So that the people them we need them, now they go register. Because no one take can be say na party business, or they can be say na fumble business, or they can be say no, it's for Sierra Leoneans. Let we know. Saloon, it go better. Because now one saloon we get. One saloon. And we need them. As I always say, in we own generation, now we want for see saloon better. Not to we don't die and go. We go school the Kanwaka. They say life after death. You go choose for go salon again. Say, that can't get there and go. Or we go now, you see how the place don't change. Say, You say, for enjoy now, let them see you, but to say, in a breeze they pass. We like we salon, we love Sierra Leone. Now we go lock the domot today. We go there back tomorrow. Till we meet again. Tripoli say, tata.